Alright, welcome back. We are going to listen to a dog scratch his hood for a minute because they automatically have to wait until I start recording to make noise. I think that's just something that they do. We are going to continue. I want to show you guys more of the continuing beginning sequence. And let you see how we meet some of your beginning characters. That's such a good picture right there. That's a good screenshot. The girl I don't like very much. I'm actually thinking about having a warrior too, and because I'm not really caring too much for the fact that most of the swords I find, most of the heavy, like the battle axes and stuff like that, that I find I can't use on any character that I have. Um, so I may, I may make something that I can use that on. Now, I haven't touched this since the video. I've been actually still getting used to the mic being in my face, so it's a bit of a distraction. Now, this is a crash ship here, and it's going to be prevalent for a while. Now, I pick up small bottles because there may be a chance for me to, like, you know, dip it in some liquid or something that I need, maybe make some poison, something. So I pick up the small bottles so that I can do that. And I pick up the water in case I get, on fire. You can douse the fire and stuff like that. Now, there are some dead bodies. I've done this a few times. I always pick up rope. Once I get our thief, he might can use rope for something. And the bodies, I've noticed they will have different loot on them, and some will have no loot on them.
Wretched things.
I guess it's all depending on, your starting rolls that you get. But we're not going to go to the left right now because you just saw those things there. Yes, yes, yeah. I don't have to look. See, this is part of the movement problem. I'm trying to click in the sand over here, but I moved the map and it's trying to jump me up on that cliff. So I have to turn this way and then click over here, and then I can adjust the map. And
Must
I'm
be
sure there's
fishing in
somebody out
thoughts
there
to
that'll be
scale.
like, "No, stupid, this is how you
Hard
do it," but
luck.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't like it. Um, I do like the fact though that when you go through some water, you slow down. Uh, I have absolutely no use. Well, I don't know. I may run across the lady in the letter, and then I can tell her, no, he's dead on a beach. Picking up the fish, and there's a book and a backpack over here. Now, I was watching somebody, and they were laughing about the name of the book. That's actually what they call that goddess, um, the bitch queen. So, yeah, it's legit. I'm gonna go into the backpack. I'm gonna take everything out, and I am going to pick this up. So that will give me another backpack. I've been looking at it. I don't think it actually helps out with your carry capacity, though. Um, it's just a place to store more stuff. Now, to me, that makes sense in a way because I can like put all my food in one backpack and put magical components or something in another backpack, and oh, there's a barrel. Missed it. And I can do that, and that'll help me separate my inventory, some inventory management, because otherwise you don't have inventory management. Let's go check that out.
Bloody doors.
Now you see there's a person banging on this door, and you'll remember that I told you there was a girl we were trying to get out of a one of those tubes. Now these are the waypoint systems. This is your fast travel, and the more you discover, the more places you'll be able to go. All that good stuff. All right, so let's go meet our first companion.
Blasted door! What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. It's you. You're the one who tried to free me on the ship. At least, you made the effort.
Suddenly.
See, at least you made the effort. That's why I was telling you
What she feels.
when I was doing that, trying to release her. If I didn't do that, it would change the
And a hint
dialogue.
of gratitude.
Excuse me. It would change the dialogue you get.
Did you feel that? You've got the same thing I do. In your head. The same. It must be that tadpole they put in our eyes. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door, but I've barely made a dent in it so far. Be my guest, but that door... Hopefully there's no more of these things.
I'm just going to kind of go through it a little bit, because basically we just want to get her in the
Just
party.
company for... But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be... You
Now,
can
we
call
will
Shadow
get
out.
a party of 4 rather quickly.
Lead the way.
Hang on, my dog is, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Like I said, every time I go to record a video, the dogs have to be stupid. Alright, so now we have our first party member once we've crash landed. You can't open the door. We'll have to go around and go up top. But now this one, if you don't have a cleric, this one is your cleric. Let's go in here. Now, of course, I'm playing a cleric this time, and she is a cleric. Now, her cleric, she is a high half elf, and her name is Shadowheart, of course. She is a cleric of, she's, I can't remember. I'll have to wait until we level her up, but, she does a lot of the trickster stuff. Alright, so I'm wearing the chain shirt, which is AC of 13. That's 11, so that's not as good. I think I already went through a lot of that. I'm going to put this up here. Let's open it. You can move it around. Alright, so we're at 67 to 70 pounds. Like I said, I don't think it matters anymore on the weight. You're just going to have whatever weight you got. And we're going to put a bunch of this crap in here like we did the other one. And the key. And I'll show you something else you can do whenever you get overweight. But I just want to see, I want to see what all we can do here. My dog is fixing to really piss me off. And let's get the food. I'm going to keep the scrolls on me for now. Alright, so 67. It may have taken 2 pounds off. So yeah. Let's look at what she's got. Scroll. These are resurrection scrolls, and she's got healing potions. And she has this mysterious artifact. It's a story item. And I always give that to Sierra. Now we're gonna have a battle. And you can see that it's not zoomed in on her, so remember, double click, it zooms back in on your character, and you'll be able to see up close stuff. Yeah, my dog's just being stupid. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to crouch down, and let's go to you. Crouch down. Let's go here. We're going to set this for turn base now. And I want you to sneak up here. This is something new I'm trying. I haven't really tried to stealth much except for with my thief. And it's kind of still something that that I'm learning, and I'm gonna. All right, there's one that's moving. You can see the stuff here. All right, now what I want to do is see if I can sneak attack. Because these guys, if they hit you, they do have a chance of really hurting. So we're gonna sneak attack this guy. These two are surprised. We did kill him.
Could be lethal.
So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have to go take care of my dog here in just a second. All right, he's dead, so that's good. Let's. No, I don't want to move up. I'm gonna hold position to make him dash at me, and he was able to, but he missed. So now he is actually in range for both of us. And I need to. There we go. You gotta get the. All right, hang on just a second. Let me go talk to my dog. What are you doing, fool? Fill it up. Keep quiet. That's enough. You did. That is for the video. Okay. I went over there and he went to scratch on his hood again. That's what that noise was. He's wearing a hood because he likes to scratch his ears, and he's always had problems with his ears, which is why he's whining, and that's why he makes noise like this. But it seems like he always does it when I'm recording a video. Or the other dog will start shaking his head, and he wears a hood too. So, a cone, whatever you want to call it. And now it gave you a message about resting. But, let's see. No, we want to end. There we go. Okay. I don't know why she still got the dice over her head. And there he goes. I'll check, and if it's too distracting, I just won't post this video. I can't stand the fact that he's just been sitting there whining. Alright, so this guy actually has some pretty decent stuff. He has a rapier, dagger. Yeah, we're just going to take all of that. There is a chest up there. Now, can I... Yes, I can jump up there and grab this chest. Basic poison, that's really good. Why is this over your head? Why is this over your head? That's all I want. Never. That's a chair. Yeah, we're done. I think we're pretty much done there, so come on down. I have to go the rest of the video with the freaking dice over our head. Okay. Thieves' tools will come in handy soon. Now this one's locked, and I can try to lockpick it. Usually I just lose my lockpicks. However, I can pick this box up and take it to camp with me. So that's a thing. And there's a clamshell down there. I'm not going to waste time with it right now. We're almost on top of our second group member. Nothing actually shows up. You got to check everything around you. There's a little pathway that goes off over here. Let's just kind of now let's see up here, but this is part of more of the crash, and this crash is in high demand apparently. All right, so we're gonna come over here and talk to Asterion.
I've got one of those brain things cornered.
I don't fall for its
In the
crap.
glass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
My dexterity is not really that great. I have better strength, so let's go for the strength option.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me? I'm not an idiot. I saw... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did to us caused that link. They took you too. I saw it. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
You can tell he'd been hanging out in the noble area because he's stuck on the south. But
A kindred spirit.
no, not really.
My
drown.
name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet.
And then it's all about,
If we can find an egg...
you know, we should find a cure,
I was
find a
ready to
healer,
go
blah,
this
blah, blah.
alone,
Join the
and
group.
you
Let's
seem
go.
all right. I accept.
Okay, so this is our thief. There are some secrets about him, but you know, basically he's a thief, and you'll find out more about him later. We're gonna give him the rapier and the basic poison. We're gonna send to him. He's already got a dagger. We're gonna send the thieves' tools to him. And that's how you give them other things. You can go to inventory. It toggles all of it, and then you can just move it over. But usually when I'm on the character screen just trying to set up their new gear and stuff, I just send things, you know, like I was doing. And we're gonna split these scrolls, and he's gonna get one scroll of resurrection. That way, if one of us goes down and don't have, I have 3 so far, but And we all each have some healing potions, so we're pretty good there. So now let me go back to the character sheet, and let's pick him and give him the rapier. He can use them. And that's something else I don't care for. I can't spin these around and look at them and see different things. But yeah, it is dippable. It requires finesse, and it gives you slash as an action. So those are all pretty good. All right, so we're gonna carry on now. And I always hit the wrong thing there. And let's zoom in on our girl again. There we go. We're gonna continue on because we're about to meet our wizard. But first off, we're going to be going through
Something's wrong.
these people.
They should
You
be
can
trying
see
to
there's
get
an
away if they
elliptic
have any
here.
sense.
I'll give you the picture. But these guys are like trying to dig him out because he's influenced them. So we don't have any kind of charm or friendship spells. So I'm just going to go up and talk to him. And if we fail our rolls, well, we'll just deal with it. You can see the mind flare has enthralled them.
Don't die.
And well, we don't have a lot of options. With my warlock and my high charisma, it gives me options to try to talk them.
Help. Yes. It's my daughter. You did this. You want to kill her.
Now, since we have to fight them, I'll tell you a little bit of a story that I know about this. The guy that was talking, he thinks that they're trying to dig his daughter out of this wreckage, that the wreckage, it crashed on his daughter and they're trying to dig her out. However, his daughter's been dead for 12 years. So the Illithid is definitely screwing with their heads. And then when we came up, the Illithid said, hey, they're trying to kill her. You need to kill them. But now we have to fight them because I don't have a high enough charisma. I wasn't given the options to try to talk them down. So it's unfortunate, but it's more loot and XP for us. Okay, so only a 60% chance to hit. We're going to take out the halfling first. Or at least try. Okay. Not me, her. Yeah. That was a sneak attack, and that's a dead halfling. And now we're gonna... This dude's gonna try to run because he has a bow. And that dude is gonna run, but at least we'll get an attack of opportunity on him. And... yeah, he missed, but we at least got the attempt. So these two are ranged, so we're gonna have to keep trying to close in with them. Maybe she'll get a roll on something, and that dice will disappear. So let's try the guiding bolt first on that guy. Very nice. The dice did not disappear. And there's one of the bugs. He's going stupid. But it's alright. So we're gonna move up.
Suddenly, something convulses.
And here we go. The mind flayer is trying to take us over.
Sickeningly. You are one with your assailants. Your minds fused together. They are frightened, lost. The creature in the wreckage is forcing them to attack you, controlling them like puppets. Its voice shivers across your brain, seeking access, trying to bend your will to its bidding.
Now that she's done talking, there's something else that I don't really like. You get roles like this, like he can use his wisdom to try to break the influence, and like on my warlock with the high charisma, I could use my charisma to try to break the influence. 90% of the time, it doesn't work. Even though I have 17 charisma and I should be, you know, able to do some things like this easier than other people, it still doesn't work. So I don't know if it's something wrong with the rolling system. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's irritating that a lot of times you just can't um, you just can't get through on those rolls like that. Like something that you should succeed at, you can't succeed at it. It's something that I'm going to be watching throughout the rest of the game in early access to see if they try to fix it or if it doesn't need fixing, maybe to increase your odds somehow or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but so we're gonna try to break the influence. It may not work, but you just got to beat an 8, and you got an exact 8.
The presence in your mind gropes for purchase and finds the tadpole instead. You push back, taking advantage of a tremor of pain that cuts through the creature. As its influence wanes, your assailants lower their weapons, blinking in confusion.
That thing, it was speaking in my head. Oh, Umberly, spare us, no. My
Umberly.
friends.
That was her name. I couldn't remember it, but
What's
that's
going
the bitch queen Umberly. That's who that book was about.
I understand. Just please know that we meant no harm. We saw the crash and came to help. That thing got a hold of us. We were ready to die for it. Came ashore so fast, we crashed the boat. I don't know what we'll do now.
I'm sorry to inform you, but there is no we. There's only you now. But can your boat be repaired?
Perhaps. But I wouldn't like to tarry too long in this wilderness. We're...
Okay.
Nowhere I can find on a map. I know Baldur's Gate is a few days downriver, but... Wait. Your mind. I can still feel it like an echo. You're like that thing. Please, I'm grateful for your help. Truly. But I don't want any more trouble. I'll go, alright? I'll go.
And then he gets scared and runs off. Now, what I want to do here is I don't want to talk to him yet, but I want him to. Can we just. Yeah. He was at a serious disadvantage, so that was 100% crit on that dude. Now let's loot the people that we ganked. Just take it all. Keep your skull, dude. Free. And we killed this guy. Okay. Alright, now he definitely has something he wants to say. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
The beast was half dead and they still bowed to its whims. We had worms forced into our skulls. We weren't fawning over the bloody things. It's not even remotely the same.
What a pussy. Alright, you can see I can level up. I'm not going to do it just yet. We're going to come up here. We've got some looting we can do here. And so Baldur and I we have done some research, and blunt weapons are going to still be like some of the premier weapons. And when I say premier weapons, I mean damage wise. Blunt weapons still seem
That's unexpected.
to do the best damage.
Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me.
All right, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna go through this really quick.
Well,
Like,
very same. A traumatizing experience. Yes.
he has a
Not
lot to
mention,
say, and
You're
you know,
staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
no, I'm definitely no
I
wizard.
take it you recall the insertion of the parasite. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe? Not the power to remove tadpoles, I gather. Then we'll have to find someone more. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
All right, and that's
Most
our fourth
excellent.
party member.
Then without besides, a woman with shadows.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
And like I said, early access, the lips don't move on all the conversations, but they should, you know, get on that too. And there is the second one. You can see this is the first one we got, so we can teleport between these two places now. We'll find some more soon, though. And now that we have our first completed party, we're going to keep moving. And around here is going to be the girl from the ship. So
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
yeah, that would be.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
We can't trust her. Think of what her kin did. Best if we just kill her right now.
I really actually agree with that on this one. I don't like her. But she can be a party member, and she is very important to the storyline, so we want to get her out if we can. Now, I can attack these guys. Don't want to do that either, because you'll find that out in another video or two, maybe. So, we're just going to try to deceive these tieflings. I have deception, and so far my rolls have been pretty good on the deception, so.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
And my party does kind of approve, so. We're going to let them go. Don't care about the blast.
Get me down.
You can go say please, and she'll just. No, she's gets. She's never going to say please for anything. So we're just going to get her out of here. They weren't quite out of earshot, but you know.
Observe and listen.
Enough dawdling.
You
Get
hear
me
goblins
down.
before you see them.
As you say.
Now there is a bow here. I want that bow.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, my people possess the cute
Lies. Just get rid of her.
I would just like to send her to my camp,
It is
but
many
apparently I
things.
have to talk to her
Githyanki
for a
protocol
minute.
is clear. When infected with a ghaik tadpole, we must report to a... You are full up.
Yep, I am
Dismiss your
full up, so
weakest.
wait at my
Very
camp.
well. But I cannot wait long.
Oh,
More
she'll
than
wait there the
you.
whole game. I do plan on doing something with a different type of character and having her with me, putting up with her BS. But now that we've got her and we've got all 4 of our party members, we're going to take a break from this area. And I'm going to go up here on the right-hand side, and I'll explain this. You can take a short rest, which will heal you up, and any of your spells that just require a short rest will be renewed. Or you can click on the campfire, and you can go to your camp. Now, I love the camp. I love how they've set it up. And I'm going to try some experiments while we're here. Because we just picked this spot and, it looks good.
Place as any to make camp.
I really do like it, though. We even have a boat back there that we can't use for anything. And then once you get to camp, people want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to her. I sent her here. And that freaking dice is still over her head. Now, once you, the further you go along and the more people you get to know, your camp will be set up with tents and storage and stuff like that. But for right now, it's just this. And your personal storage, everything that you send to camp is in this chest up here. It's called the Traveler's Chest. And anything that I've sent to camp will be in here. I haven't sent anything to camp right now, but that's where it goes. So let's just say, I send this silver locket. I send it to camp. I can open that, and there's the silver locket. So that's how that works. That's how you can do some inventory management when you're out in the field. But what I want to do is I just want to do a test. I did this with one of Sun Chaser's characters, but I want to do it on this one to see. Here's that chest, that reliquary. I'm going to set it right here, and I'm going to close the backpack for now. And I'm going to go... 1 second. Stop scratching. Lay down. Alright, because my dog's right behind my chair now. I'm going to come over here. And he's doing his dumb shit again. I'm going to drop the item. And it comes right here. And now we can open it and store stuff in it. Now, I'm thinking I would like it to be like I could put something. Let's see if we can do that. Let's pick it up. And let's come over. Because I want to find a place that I know there's not going to be a tent. There's going to be somebody here. I think Will goes here. So you got to be careful where you're going to put stuff to make sure it's not going to be interfered with. But I'll tell you what, let's come up here. I think something's eventually going to be here. It might be the druid or something. But let's get right up on the wall facing... No, she's still facing the wrong way because it's going to put the box out here. There we go. Alright, and then let's try to drop the box. And it put it in front of me this time. So, you can see how that works. I'll have to experiment with it some more, but we do have a little bit more storage here now. So, that's not horrible. So, we're going to open that, and we're going to open our inventory. And I want to store spells in here. Well, scrolls, not spells, but I want to do that. So we've got some scrolls in there now. Very good. Now, can I do that? And yes, you can actually open one while this one is open. So that's good. No scrolls in there. And let's open this one. No scrolls in there. I know where another one of these are that I can pick up and bring back here, and I can put you know, little treasures and stuff in. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to have the thing that I send everything to camp. I want a junk box. I want scrolls. I want food. I want boxes for each of these things. So let's get this. That's going to be all our scrolls for right now, except for the resin scrolls. So I'm good with that. All right, so let's close that little box out. I'm not going to do all the inventory management and camp setup now. I'm just showing you the basics. All right, and since I don't want to talk to her at the moment, we're going to sleep. And someone still wishes to speak to you, her, I'm going to bed anyway because I don't want to talk to her. And I'm not sure what he was doing, but he's kind of a little strange duck anyway. And that is where I'm going to actually save it. I've shown you quite a few things there. So I've got to check out the quality of this one. My dog was making a lot of noise, so I've got to make sure that that's going to be cool before I post it because they were both being kind of stupid. But thank you very much for watching, and as we go further, hopefully we'll be able to learn more. And I mean, the game is very fun. I do enjoy the game. Only a few aspects I don't like so far, which I have spoken about. I recommend anybody that wants to play it. I think it's well worth it. Before I do end the video, though, let's level up. So when you level up, it brings you back here, and cleric level 2, max hit points per level. I got 15 hit points there. I got a spell slot that's unlocked. Turn undead. Here's my prepared spells, but I can customize because I don't want Bane. I want that. I want that. I want that, and that. And I know there are instances where we're gonna have to turn undead and stuff, so that's cool. But I am going to that one is already up there, so you can't have two of those. I'm gonna do bless. I think I could do shield of faith, but I think I'm gonna do bless. Bless is a really good spell. She is in the light domain, whereas when I level up the other cleric, you'll see she's in the trickster domain. And then this is new, Radiance of the Dawn. 2.10 plus 1 radiant damage to hostile creatures. That's really good. You can dispel any magical darkness and deal 2.10. So that's pretty damn good. And that's going to be the level up. And let's look at the other cleric. She is in the trickery domain. You can see that down here in the bottom right. She is in the trickery domain. She follows a different god than I do, of course. And she has some different things here. So we're going to reset her up. We're going to give her that, and that. So that's what we're going to do with her. And then she gets Invoke Duplicity. Whereas I got Turn Undead, she gets this, which she can summon an illusion that's going to distract her enemies. That's really cool too. And we're going to accept that. Now the one that gets the least amount for leveling up is the Thief. He gets that. He can double his movement speed for the current turn, and that's what he gets. But later on, he'll start getting more abilities, and he'll be a lot better. And then we'll do the mage here. We get to choose evocation or abjuration. Let's customize the spells first. Some of these I like, some of them I don't. I do want him to have Witch Bolt. This is an up close and personal one. Let's see. I want that. This is it's Fog Cloud. It basically blinds people that get caught in it. I want the Ray of Sickness. I want Sleep, and I want Mage Armor. He wears robes so he can use mage armor. If he puts on leather armor or padded armor, he cannot use mage armor any longer. And I probably will put him in leather or something. Now, the evocation school that focuses on elemental energy into power attacks and enchantments. And then abjuration is more defense. You can summon wards, banish enemies, nullify magic, blah blah blah. I'm going abjuration with him, and then he gets protection from good and evil and jump. So we're gonna customize that because I very seldom use protection from good and evil, although you know it's a really good spell. But we're gonna get magic missile and we're gonna get burning hands. That way, if something closes with him in melee range, he can do this. Magic missile is awesome in this game, and we're gonna do that. So that is leveling up the wizard from 1 to 2. All right, that's the group leveled up. That's me showing you what you can do there. I'm going to save it again, and I'm going to end it there because my dog's still being irritating. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you on the next one.